Hello everybody, welcome to the weekly energy where I tap into the astrology or whatever astrology comes up in my intuition and what I feel is going to influence this week of the 19th to the 23rd of December. How are we all doing? Let's get into the energy then. I'm going to do it day by day using my Moonology deck, then clarifying with tarot and anything else I feel drawn to today. Busy week. Astrologically also we have Jupiter, which is the planet of good luck and good fortune, ending a 12-year cycle and moving into a brand new cycle in Aries. That's on Tuesday the 20th. So this is going to bring in a new start. And I feel the energy of this week. It's a waning crescent the first half of the week. So that's the phase of the moon whereby we are reflecting. We are reflecting, waiting on this new energy coming in. We have a new moon on Friday, the 23rd in Capricorn. So I love it how the astrology fits in just right with these new beginnings and endings. Let's see what we have in store. We're going to start with Monday. So Monday the 19th, what do we have? A time for healing. This came up at the weekend energy also. Weekend just gone. So there is something about healing going on, but then that is very much, okay, I'm being now drawn to Chiron in Aries. So this is the astrology. I do use my intuition in astrology and also tarot and whatever else comes up. So this is saying there's an aspect of your journey, especially over the last 12 years, where you've done some huge healing. And Monday, this is whereby you might be in that reflective mode. What's been, what's gone, what it's all been about. Now, I'm going on to Chiron, which is the wounded healer in astrology, meaning this is where he was, it's a mythology. It was half man, half horse. The first wound he healed was about himself, and that is about the rejection of the mother, feeling rejected and abandoned. So this is where we are healing some rejection and abandonment wounds on Monday, the 19th. So Chiron wanted to come in. There is a big aspect actually with Chiron to this new moon in Capricorn. So it might be a bit of a challenging week. However, I don't mean challenges if in difficult. I mean challenge if it does come up. There's some old fears, some old wounds, some old triggers. Know that you are healing them. And that's good. Remember, and it was a theme from last weekend, if it's not revealed, it can't be healed. Tuesday then, what do we have? Be bold and make the first move. He's that cardinal energy. Aries is that cardinal energy. Cardinal means movement, the initiator, the go-getter, the warrior, moving forward. Now, actually, Tuesday is the day that Jupiter goes into Aries. So something that it wants you to take action on. For me, it's saying that you've healed. And then we're still in this reflective energy, but I feel as if it's just saying, look at how far you've come and what you've healed in this last cycle. And now it's time to move. You had to go through that in order for the new beginning. Wow, a new start is coming. This is new moon energy. We're leading up to that new moon. I love the way these cards are panning out. So that's Wednesday. What do we have for Thursday? Don't let the past hold you back. Exactly what I was saying. We've ended out an old cycle. It's time to move forward now into this new energy. And what does Friday have in store? You're very close to achieving your goal. Brilliant. Because that's what it's all been about. But you're very close, guys, this week. I'm going to now clarify, because that is just like opening a book. To me, this is what we've been healing. We're ending out that phase, that healing journey that we needed to go on. New start is coming. Don't let the past hold you back. So by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we might be getting some old triggers coming back in, or tests to say, well, have you healed or have you not healed? Do you want to bring the old back into the new cycle? No, you don't. So this is where you might be getting a little bit tested. But remember, don't fear this, guys. Don't fear this. What's at the bottom of the deck? Conclusions are within reach. This is eclipse energy. We had them big eclipses in Scorpio and Taurus in October time, October, November. And eclipse energies can last up for the next 6 months. Now, the full moon was in Taurus, the full moon eclipse. We are in the North Node of Taurus, meaning North Node is our destiny. So it wants us to move forward into this Taurus energy, our worth, our value, the finer things in life, grounding something practical in our world. Worth and value, I feel, is coming up again. And this is what the cycle is. If you were needing confirmation, whatever you've been going through, it's ending out, but there has been a lesson. And this is maybe what some of you are needing to hear this week of what this has all been about. So let's clarify with my tarot. I'm going to put a tarot card on each day to give more clarity. So time for healing on Monday. Remember that wounded healer, half man, half horse. Number 3, energy. This is about third party energy, collaboration, being seen, being heard, being noticed. Being heard is just coming up there for me when I said being heard. Where have you not been heard? Especially with third party. Number 3 is creation. There's something new wants to come into your practical world because Pentacles is earth energy. And Pentacles can represent money, value. So there's something on Monday. This is what you've been healing. And it's all about how other people see you or how you perceive other people seeing you. Knowing your worth and value. That's where you've been healing. Tuesday. So this Tuesday is the 20th, which will be the day that Aries changes that big cycle of Jupiter. Enters a brand new 12-year cycle. Judgment call. Rising from the ashes. This is a Plutonian energy. Pluto rules Scorpio. But I'm focusing on the trumpet and the angel, Archangel Gabriel, I believe this to be. And the George's Cross. Now, I've never noticed, obviously, I knew he carried a flag, but that is coming up, and it might not be. It might be something totally different in tarot, spiritual realms, whatever, but that's weird. Oh, okay. There's some now this is a deep message. This is not a personal, this is more collective. There's some old authorities, religions, beliefs that are moving forward, that you're leaving behind. Your belief system, judgment, and you're rising from the ashes. So again, remembering what this 12-year cycle has been, it had to teach you something about your beliefs, old beliefs, restricted beliefs that you're now set free from for this new start coming in. So this is Wednesday now we're up to. There's the Knight of Cups, offering an emotional cup of love, an apology, an emotional suggestion, offer, opportunity. This is action. And I'm drawn to the water, the stream. So if you look at this card, there's that horse. It's about to gracefully step over that stream. Well, it doesn't have to, it could stand still. But I feel like this is what it is. You're stepping over an emotional, something that separated you. Wow, this is deep. Something that separated you on Wednesday. Then this is where the new start is coming. So it might be for some of you that you are offering a cup of love, a cup of emotion, an apology, forgiveness, whatever that might be. But also you could be receiving it. And then it's something, again, that you've been working on. Remember this 12-year cycle I've been speaking about. And for whatever reason, Chiron, the wounded healer, half man, half horse, the mythology behind that, you've healed some wounds of rejection and abandonment. So what's Thursday? Don't let the past hold you back. The more and more I'm reading towards the end of this year, the more they've been spiritually based, deep energy, soul contracts. And I feel in 2023, this is the energy I'm bringing in. Yes, and I've never been a one for love readings or what the future holds and all of that kind of stuff. I go more into your soul energy. And again, this is something I've learned to open my voice, my creative speak. And I think this is where Monday comes in. Not just for me, but for the collective energy. It's finding your voice. You now know your worth, your value, and your creation of who you are. And I feel we're at a pivotal point, ending out 2022. Don't let the past hold you back. On Thursday, wow, 10 of Cups. Happy ever after, the family dynamics. How do you feel about the 10 of Cups? Have you always been wishing upon this 10 of Cups, wanting your life to be this? But you've been met with disappointment, with hurt, with loss, with sadness, with rejection, with abandonment. This is what you're leaving behind. 10s are about completion. There's some emotional cycle you have completed that you needed to see, you needed to feel. But again, it's that scorpionic south node energy, that karmic past that needs to be laid to rest. We only have a few more months in this south and north node dynamic, then we shift into Aries. I think it's about beginning of June time. So the south and the north node are very underestimated. And we all have them in our birth chart. And if you ever put your date of birth in, you'll see where your north and your south node is. So that's what you've been in the past. And your north node, so that's your south node is the past. North node is your destiny. But on a collective level, we're still governed by the energy. So for instance, that Taurus and Scorpio dance that we've been doing, North node Taurus, South node Scorpio, digging deep, reflecting on old wounds that have been coming up. It's been a difficult year emotionally, doing the shadow work, doing that duality of the mind. And this is where, on Friday, this week is going to be highly productive, reflective, possibly emotional. It's time to rest. That goes with that 10 of Cups, rest your mind. There's the heartache, grief, loss and sorrow. The 3 of Swords have hung up. And now this, the knight is laid to rest. He's done the work. He's done the healing work. It's time to retreat and to rest. Give yourself a pat on the back because you're very close to achieving your goal. And this is you taking on this energy of that empowerment, making that judgment call from within. Now remember, this doesn't have to be external. You don't have to go guns a-blazing and opening up and telling the world about it. This can be a very internal process, which is very South Node in Scorpio energy. Scorpio is a deep energy, emotional energy. It's soul-based. So Friday, you're very close to achieving your goal. Let's see what that goal is. Leaving the past behind. Look at this. It's a 4 of Pentacles. This guy's hanging on to lack of love, lack of trust, lack of support. Remember going into that fear of rejection and abandonment that I was speaking about with Chiron. So by Friday, this is when we have the new moon. And I'm going to be recording that new moon and diving deeper into the messages. I'm not sure whether I'm going to pull a card for each sign yet, depending on how much time I have. We're all very busy this time of the year. Again, I know my self-worth and value, a lesson that I've learned this year. But he's hanging on so tightly. I want to clarify the 4 of Pentacles. Why is the goal the 4 of Pentacles? I feel as if we're leaving the past behind. This is letting go of something we've been clinging on too tight of through lack, through fear. 4 of Pentacles. Yes. 7 of Cups. This is emotional confusion. This is what we're letting go of. Emotional confusion. Look at that guy. He's in his shadow self. He's in his shadow self. So when everything's come about, especially this last year, 12 years even, an opportunity of emotions come up that's caused confusion. You've gone within. You've challenged those difficult emotional challenges and triggers and hurts. You haven't just settled for, okay, this is how it is, and I'm just going to fight fire with fire. I'm no good and lack of self-worth. Why do I always attract that same cycle? You've done the deep work. This is Scorpio energy, going into your shadows. Okay, what is this teaching me? What do I need to learn? What do I need to grow with? And this is what you're very close to in your goal. Okay, guys, this is a deep reading. This is a deep energy for this week, and I do like it. I have to say, I do like this week. before I go, I want to ask the cards what planet, zodiac sign, or element is benefiting. What is the gift this week? What planet, zodiac sign, or element is benefiting us? Wow. Can't write this, guys. Jupiter. Ending out that negative cycle. Well, I know I'm not going to say negative cycle. That cycle that was needed for the soul's growth. To shift us out of that Scorpio North Node energy. There's no coincidence that Jupiter is changing a 12-year cycle, ending a 12-year cycle, when we're in the South Node of Scorpio, which has gone into that shadow aspects. So he's Jupiter, the planet of good luck, good fortune. In the tarot, it's represented by the Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Take care.